up, everybody? Welcome to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. All right, I'm going to do this so just for future reference and whatever. If you bump into a fanboy who wants to claim that ESO is the number one MMO, going to be the number one MMO, I can assure you it isn't the case. It has never happened, and it never will be. Okay, it's a good MMO. If you're happy playing it, and it's your favorite game, by all means, continue to play it. But we're gonna set the record straight. Okay, I'm gonna give you an and if I'm wrong, I challenge ZeniMax to put out a census, a public census. I challenge ZeniMax to push out a public census if it wants to claim such. So there's my challenge. If it wants to, you know, you know, try to get that title, there it is. You know, ante up. Put a census out there. Because as it stands, currently in 2019, since Activision Blizzard dropped the ball, since January moving forward, the number one MMO, the king of them all currently, is Final Fantasy 14. You might not like that answer, fanboys. I don't give a shit. It's facts. Okay? Here's an article in Newsweek. You know, Newsweek, Newsweek, Newsweek. Okay? There, Newsweek. Where what's stated? More than 15 million players worldwide. 15 million. Over. Okay. Now, let's get a perspective. What do players in Final Fantasy 14 have to do to play Final Fantasy 14? They have to be subscribers. Okay? So if somebody wants to say, well, ZeniMax makes more money. No. No. See, you have to be a subscriber to play Final Fantasy 14. And that's $15 a month. So let's just do a little math. Not a lot, but a little. So we're going to pull out the handy dandy calculator so you all can see. And we're going to take $15. This is a month generated. Times 15 million. Right? That's $225 million in revenue each month times annual. And that's $2,700,000,000. Okay? ZeniMax, I've told you guys, ZeniMax is doing well, but they're no. No. Now, a couple of months ago, it was said they had 10 million unique IPs. What, 2 or 3 months ago? 10 million. That's pretty good. So, are all of them subscribers? Let's go ahead and I'm going to give out just a random number because we don't have a census on ZeniMax. You know, I don't know, on ESO. But they did say 10 million a few, like 2 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago, about unique IPs. Now, that might have fluctuated, but let's just for argument's sake, 70%, which this is very generous indeed. Let's say 70% are ESO Plus members, which is the same subscription base idea. So let's say 7 million, right, are paying the ESO Plus. Okay? It's 105 times 12. Okay. So they're doing way lower. Like a billion point something less than Final Fantasy. Okay, so half the subscription, half the revenue, so half the populace. It's like, listen, guys, I know you're hopeful. I know you all had a dream. I know. Yes, sing it. I'm gonna mute this. Actually, I'll just close this out because then it brings me to my next point. Was Christopher ESO? He was like bragging a few months ago, and of course I brought him down. And you'll see that there is no comment here initially by me because he deleted it. He completely deleted the comment because I did leave a comment. I did leave a nice comment for Christopher. Um, and I'll show you. Asking him um, about this. And he didn't reply. He just ignored it. I would too, because it was pretty much a stab in the gut.
Mama.
It was a stab in the gut. I'm not gonna play this video. I just want to show you my comment. And this is it. I can see it because he just removed it. You can't see it, but there it is. 37. You come over to his shit, and it says 36. Okay, because he removed it. I'm like, you still think ESO can hit number one MMO for 2019? They better hit over 15 million subs if they're wanting to be. And I linked the Newsweek article. Once again, guys, I have no problem with players liking the game. It's doing well. They're generating a lot of money from you guys. For the shit ass performance that it's delivering. You guys are suckers, okay? Honestly. But and it was one of my favorite MMOs. But I'm gonna put out the facts there. Blizzard relinquished its crown. World of Warcraft relinquished its crown, and now the crown has been given, handed over to Square Enix in Final Fantasy 14. What does Blizzard? What does what does ZeniMax need to do to get it? I don't know. Try a new engine. Try, finding a new way to generate, regaining a subscription-based model, a viable one. They're doing well. They're doing well. They're making hundreds of millions of dollars. So it's not a bad thing, but it's just the facts. Okay? And if I was wrong, I challenge ZeniMax today to put out a census. So you can prove me wrong, but it's not gonna fucking happen. They're gonna fucking button their lips because you know who the people are that brag? The people who are number one. The people who come in second typically aren't the people wanting to yeah, you guys beat me by imagine two racers. You don't hear second place being like, yes, I lost by zero point 0.3 seconds. No. It's the person who wins who screams, yes, my time was. So is ZeniMax going to give out its census? No. Absolutely fucking not. And why? Because it's not number one. It has no bragging rights. Yeah, it's doing good. They're making a shitload of money. Yeah. But bragging rights? No. No. So I just wanted to clarify that. Let it soak in. You all can hit dislike. You all can give me the middle finger. Because guess what? I'm flipping every goddamn one of you fuckers off who are fucking naive to believe some stupid shit. If you love the game, continue playing it. I don't hate on that. But if you're stupid enough, and I do mean the word stupid, enough to believe that ESO is number one, it's only in your world. Okay, it's not in the real world. Love PvE players only game. That's why PvP players have no chance. It's so bad. Shit. It was a good run, Zoss. Right. Thank you, John. Yeah, it was. It was a good run. Hey, they made money. They did good. They did a lot of good things. It was a good run. But you're you're not number one. You never will be. ESO will never be number one. And I told people this. It can't be number one. It was built on shit. It was built on shit. They did a good job with shit. They made shit smell good and look good. But at the end of the day, it was still shit. Because Final Fantasy 14 had to pull their plug. Final Fantasy 14 is like, we fucked up. Square Enix is like, offer it for free, pull the code out of the engine, and put a new engine. Imagine this. Square Enix pulled the original engine from this game. They pulled the original engine, redid the IP completely. And now look where it got them. Uno, number uno. And what do they have to do? Play the waiting game. Just play the waiting game. Yeah, this game sucks in PvP. Speaking of, I got a PvP. This game sucks for PvP. It sucks. It's not that good. It's manageable. Not very tolerable. Manageable. But I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to be. So fanboys, do yourselves a favor. Get the smelling salt and wake the fuck up. Because you're in a dream world. Okay? So there it is. ZeniMax. If I'm wrong, shut me the fuck up right now and drop a census. Please. Shut Mystic up. Shut me up. Shut me up. It's just the way it is, man. And it's just the way it is. It was a good run. It was a good attempt. It was A for effort, but a it's like, yo, man. Are they gonna fall off the world? 1 second. Anyways, are they gonna fall off the world tomorrow? No. They're they're not gonna fall off. But they're not gonna fall off the world tomorrow. That's not gonna happen. I assure you. They will be fine. You know, they will continue making money off of you suckers. I mean, you loyal customers, for years to come, and you'll still get shit performance. I mean, quality service, and it'll be great. You have a lot to, look forward to. So, Christopher just he got. I put him to bed. I don't know Christopher ESO, but I put him to bed. Like I put so many other content creators to bed. I put him to bed. I tuck him in real tight, and I'm like, in that night, you'll have nightmares of me telling you the same shit over and over again. Okay. So yeah, it sucks. It sucks. But yeah, it's not a good thing. And is Final Fantasy 14 for everybody? No, 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 no. Some people don't like the combat, and it's respectable. Like I said, ESO is my favorite. Elder Scrolls is my favorite setting, my favorite lore. Okay, I don't appreciate what was done to hack it is so many times being built on shit. These companies need to start because its lore is beautiful. The idea of Elder Scrolls is amazing. It has an amazing presence, right, in the RPG world. It's one of my favorites for that reason alone. But I'm not delusional. Okay, I'm not a person who believes in little, tooth fairies and Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and oh my God, ZeniMax is just the uno of unos. No, motherfucker, I believe in reality. Hello. Okay. God dang, man. So many fucking idiots. ZeniMax is number one. We're number one. No, no, no. Oh my God. Woof. Okay. So we can almost bet it should be this one. Wrong. Fuck. Hmm. I'm gonna say this one. Worse yet. Last one. Shot in the dark. Damn it. Oh well. Yeah. So honestly, guys, and a lot of people want to talk about Nixium and Asmongold. Um, they could bring over the Pope, and he couldn't make that shit performance a spect. I mean, the Pope can't perform that miracle. Okay, they could literally bring in the Pope, and he can't perform that miracle. He couldn't pray enough or bless it enough for a miracle of that magnitude to occur. Okay, I'm just saying for the record, ladies and gentlemen, they make a lot of money. They have a lot of players, right? They do. They're doing very well for themselves. Trust you and me. They're probably in the second, maybe third top. I'd say still third. I give it up to Final Fantasy still number one, still World of Warcraft 2, and then I would say ESO comes in as a strong 3. But let's be realistic about this. They'll never be number 1 because when players go there, they experience ESO for what it is. Piss poor performance. And when you take World of Warcraft players who came from the best IP in the Western market and you introduce them to ESO, mm, mm, no, no. So, I'm sorry, they have the worst IP. Even their lower end competitors who are doing shitty in comparison, as far as revenue and populace, has better IP than ZeniMax. ZeniMax is surfing on shit hype. Okay, it surfs on its lore and title alone. Right, that's what keeps it running, and its talented staff who does produce exceptional content. But its performance is still shit. It will be shit. They need, and are they going to resolve it? They'll bandage it. They'll bandage it. It's too late. It's too late for them to justify pouring the amount of resources it needs to actually hit the title, right? Because sometimes being a champion isn't really worth the payout, if you know what I mean. So it's like, we could put in all this money and we could get the title, but the payout isn't really worth it. So we're gonna just, we'll go for the title fight, but we're just gonna back up and take the L. Okay, there you have it. So, ugh. Then you got Fanboys. ZeniMax is my favorite game. Elder Scrolls is my favorite game. It's my favorite too, out of all of them. Overall. Um, so I'm not saying it isn't. I don't play it anymore, um, but it was one of my favorites at the time. Um, and then you got these fanboys being like, but it's number 1. It's going to be number 1. Wow, refugees are coming over. We're going to be number uno. And it's like, no, motherfucker, you're not going to be number uno. You can't be number uno because 100% of your player base would have to sub, and you'd still have to hit over 15 million populace worldwide with the current player base. Are you high? Like, no, no, motherfucker. Get it? Duh. Okay? So just give it a rest. Jeez, Matesis. I love people like, oh my god. Alright. I'm going to end the stream because I got some shit to do. I'm going to PvP and some shit and just hang out, kick it. But, yeah, I'm not really sorry at all. And yes, I'm throwing a ton of fucking salt on all your little bitch ass wounds. If you were being all like, oh, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't. I'm not going to coddle your stupid ass. Okay? No one's going to be like, if you want to be a little optimistic, stupid fuck, and, be like, everything will work itself out. No, motherfucker. No. People work things out. Things don't just work themselves out. It takes work to work things out. Okay? Get the definition of work into your vocabulary. It has to be worked out. Okay? All right. There you have it. Once again, oh my God. I'm Mr. Craven. This is Mystic MMOs. As always, thank you, stupid fanboys, and have a nice day.